And we are back already. As you can see, I'm not starting out, well, first of all I should say hi, hello and welcome back, but as you can see I'm not starting out in the zoomed out version of the map because I just completed the last mission. Still gotta save, always do this after every mission. Still completed the last mission, just completed the last mission and just finished my recording of that as well, and I thought why not just fit in another one right after that. We have one more zone to clear out here in the bottom, which is gonna be a really hard zone I think, because that's a lot of rewards, and then we have one more at the top and then the black gate, and that'll be the end of this series. Kind of coming close to the end, guys. I believe this is gonna be part 31 if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna wait until Gondor crosses the entire map to get to this area. Nurn, no idea if that's how you pronounce it, but we're actually going to be inside of Mordor right now. Interesting. Definitely gonna be a hard mission probably. Because yeah, nearing the end of the game. Well, the good campaign at least.
Nurn is a dark land inhabited by Sauron's slaves. They labor endlessly by the Sea of Nurnen, gathering resources for the Dark Lord's forces.
Alright, so this is where he gets his resources. So maybe if this game was more advanced and a bit more recent, destroying this area would mean that we don't get an encampment. Ooh, interesting. What I was saying is, oh, I accidentally did something. I think I just, yeah, I accidentally, that wasn't, well, whatever. What was I saying? If this game was a bit more recent and a bit more advanced, maybe destroying this area would kind of make his army weaker at the end because he didn't have any more resources to upgrade it. That would be a cool kind of little detail, kind of little feature, but yeah. As you all know, it's a really old game. I don't remember ever doing this mission. And because we don't have an encampment, so we have nothing to defend, I'm just actually gonna get my entire army on the move the entire mission, I think. Well, we could build an encampment right here, I guess, after we clear this out. Should we try and just do it without an encampment? Let's give it a try. We can always restart. I mean, an encampment doesn't even have that much use for us, does it? Because, I mean, we can't upgrade any more troops, we can't build any more troops. So, I mean, we can build farms and everything. We should definitely build it just so that they don't rebuild it, but let's just not slack around and just keep using our entire army, huh? I'm just gonna make sure that we don't die, and I'm gonna just get some towers in here and some farms to sustain towers on the other encampments I find. But I'm gonna use a bit of a different tactic. I'm not gonna just like stay in one encampment and try to defend from there out. No, I'm gonna keep advancing my entire army through the hordes of enemies. The hordes of morks, the hordes of orcs, and we'll see how it goes. Again, if it doesn't go well, we can just restart the mission and try again with another more effective, safer tactic. But we can give some new things a try, right? It's episode 31. It's time to kind of introduce some innovation into our content, I think. Well, it's not really my personal opinion, because the innovation in my content is something that I really aspire to be bringing to you guys by the commentary. I want to be diverse and talk about different things in different episodes, of course, and that should lead to some diversity in my content. Well, that's at least what I try to achieve, but not sure if I will always be able to achieve that, of course, but we try our best over here. Should always try your best when you're doing something that you enjoy, and it's also easier to try your best when you're doing something that you enjoy, of course. Quickly gonna focus here a little bit because we are getting a lot of enemies. I want Gimli to come and help over here because they're so grouped up. So I would enjoy if he could quickly like do a nice little jump. Let's heal Gandalf. We did get him. Let's get his upgraded axe kind of power. Get a forest down there, which will make our troops in here a bit more armored, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what it does. Not gonna check right now because I'm kind of having to pay attention. Should move up my army a bit more because I said I was gonna do it, but now I'm still leaving them behind, which isn't good. Gimli is kind of in trouble, but I think he should be fine. Gandalf's more in trouble at least. It does seem to be going quite fine actually. A bit of micromanagement gonna be in this one, but not that much, because I guess definitely less than the other episodes. Because when you use the elite squad kind of tactic, that will of course introduce a lot more micromanagement than just pumping out your entire army to do all the tasks for you, huh? We should definitely let Gandalf heal up though, but I just wanna rush through this. Let's see how quickly we can clear this really advanced orc area, this really hard area of the game. Well, I think this is supposed to be like a really hard area of the game anyway, because it's one of the last maps we can play. Oh, let's make sure we don't die. Is Aragorn over here? Quickly use that to heal up Gandalf, which didn't work, but sure. Let's make sure they don't get ambushed in the back, but the rest has to move up and help us out a bit. Gandalf needs to stay back. Let's make the rational decision and let him stay back a bit. Our heroes can take quite a beating, so I'm just gonna let them remain in the middle of all the action. Is Gandalf healing up? He sure is. Awesome. That was Aragorn's Elendil still going on. Pippin would like a pint, he just said, and I can agree on that fact actually. A nice cold beer would taste kind of good. But I shouldn't say that. I should adapt the healthy lifestyle that I'm trying to live. A lot of sporting lately, a lot of exercising. Been doing a lot of running with my buddy Steph, which I talk about every episode, so you guys already know who he is. Except for the new subscribers, which I talked about in the last episode as well. A lot of running, and I'm really feeling my improvement, and that's motivating. Like, if we run the same path that we used to run from the start, like I can really feel that it's starting to become easier and easier to do that same path, and that's motivating. That's awesome. Never thought I would like running, but now as soon as we finish running, I most of the time feel like I want to do more running. That's a lot of running. Yeah, it's proving to be quite a nice form of exercise. It's calming. It's great to free your mind, probably. That's probably true, because I mean, especially if you don't have music on or anything, which I don't normally have on when I run, because I'm running with other people. But then you're talking to those other people while running, so your mind isn't really that empty, I think, either. Please tell me they have an encampment up here, because I don't want to have wasted my army of the dead just to get up here. They definitely have one, so I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this, and I'm just gonna let these guys wreak havoc onto this encampment. You guys need to start on that one, and you guys can start on that one. Now let's look back at him. Faramir is kind of dying because a lot of our troops are just standing over here. Is everything over here going fine? Gimli is definitely gonna be in trouble, isn't he? Legolas is helping out. There's definitely a big encampment down here still, which we need to pay attention to. Are these guys gonna be able to clear out this encampment? That's the question. Would be nice, but I don't think they'll just be able to clear out this entire area. Please let me click the tower, thank you, because they seem to be really effective at destroying the towers. Just get the buildings, just get the buildings. Well, at least this is gonna slow them down if it doesn't take out the entire encampment anyway. He's kind of in some trouble. I'm gonna get some Rohirrim to help him out. Who's over here? It's Gimli. Gimli, you have to regroup with Legolas. Gandalf has this awesome power back. He does, so I'm gonna let him just use that real quick. And this part of our army needs to advance. Oh, Faramir died. Not really that big of a problem. We can just revive him. Series is almost over. I think I am going to do the bad campaign as well, but maybe wait a while and explore some other games first, instead of just starting another series in this game, which is gonna be another like 32 parts of this game probably. Not that I grew tired of this, because it's nostalgic and I like RTS games as well, but I wanna be kind of a variety YouTuber. That's definitely a goal of mine, like not always just play exactly the same game. So maybe explore some other options. We never know what the future holds exactly though, so we'll still see and find out what happens. Alright, these guys are fine now. Let's have them help. Gandalf needs to stop just standing here and getting hammered. They have quite a big army here, but I think our army is gonna be more effective at taking them out. Let's help this guy out. Horn of Gondor is gonna be effective. Gandalf's dying. Should be fine, right? Should be fine, I think. Yeah, he's definitely gonna be fine. Let's advance up. Do we have any of our powers to use? We have our heal to use. Are we gonna use it on Gandalf? I think we might as well. And just let it cool down, refresh slowly. These guys are still going strong. They need to advance up a bit and help them out. Now these guys are fine. Gandalf, you can start then crushing these buildings. Well, that doesn't matter. These guys over here, Faramir can even take him out because he has just respawned. Let's get another tower going here just for good measure. You guys help out Gandalf, please. Don't let him just clear him out by himself. You guys still need to advance because you always let Boromir do all the work. Aragorn's fighting with just some random people, that's fine. Legolas is in some trouble over here, Legolas and Gimli, and they did this. I should have seen that coming. Oh, that's the garage door of my house. Don't know if you can pick that up, probably not, but it is pretty loud. I'm gonna be quite sad when the series ends. That's something I wanted to talk about. Like, I kind of automatically really indulge myself into any fantasy universe I come across. Like right now while reading Aragon, I have this as well. I really get into the story and kind of, not, I wouldn't say like imagine me being in their universe, cause that's a bit childish maybe, but like it always saddens me when the story ends. Ja? That was me yelling to my mom. Ah, ik had dat niet gezien, sorry. Well, there you can hear some Dutch. You can also hear me probably lowering my voice a bit, because I don't really know what they're gonna think of me if I say that I like have started this YouTube kind of thing, because I haven't talked about it with them. So yeah, I don't want her to hear me speaking English, but hopefully you guys can still understand me. Then again, I shouldn't be ashamed, I guess. But yeah, I was talking about really getting into fantasy universes. I have this with Aragon, which I'm reading right now. I also have this with Lord of the Rings, which Lord of the Rings. Well, yeah, also with Lord of the Rings, but with Game of Thrones, which I've started to watch recently. Yeah, I know, I've only recently started to watch it, even though season 8 has been coming out. I've started season 1, but now I am already at season 2, and like quite far into season 2 actually as well. You guys need to help out Aragon, and Aragon needs to use his power over here, which will help him out a lot as well. We can just use all of our powers here either way, because I think this should be the last encampment, because this part of the map just consists of the lake, I think, out of which they got their resources. But yeah, have it with Game of Thrones, have it with Lord of the Rings, have it with Aragon, have it with everything. Even non-fictional universes sometimes. I find it really easy to kind of picture myself in that universe and in the story, and kind of hard to get out of it sometimes. Not that I really like hallucinate about being inside of the universe or anything, that's not what I mean at all, but I mean, I find it kind of hard to, what should I say, to distance myself from a story once it ends. Like, yeah, this is gonna sound weird probably, I don't know why, but it is that way. I kind of have this feeling sometimes, just like a bit of sadness that the story ends. Harry Potter is one where I also have this like tremendously hard. I think they're pumping out troops from over here somewhere, which is interesting. Maybe down here. I'm gonna let Gandalf check this out, what's going on over here. Some more troops are just standing here. They should help out Legolas. Well, they definitely have something going on up there, don't they? And maybe down here as well? Or this is just a troop? No idea. We'll find out in a second. This encampment won't get beaten up anyway. Alright, so there's definitely something still here. Let's get these guys to move up with Gandalf. because he's gonna take a lot of damage here because they have a lot of towers here. Get all of our powers out again, because this should definitely be the last one, and if that's not the last one then it should be down here if there's still one down here. It does seem like there might still be one down there. But yeah, we have some time. We've only been recording for 15 minutes. It's gonna be a little bit longer than the last episode, but you guys that have been here longer know that the episode lengths vary based on the missions I do. And you guys that are new and hopefully still watching my content, well, I mean still, don't mind Gandalf dying there, that's no big deal. I don't know if a lot of people that discovered my channel through the post on the Hearthstone Reddit, which I talked about in the last episode, I don't know if a lot of people will watch these videos or will stay, because it's quite an old game, and I think this might not be the right choice of a game to start if you really want to grow quick, but it is definitely the right choice for me to start my YouTube career, because it's the game that I immediately had in mind when thinking about what to play. And that means that my heart, this is gonna sound really cliche and kind of weak, but my heart really desires to play this game. And yeah, the nostalgic feeling I get with this is just amazing. But for you new guys, and also the people that have been following me for a while, there will definitely be some more variety in the future. You guys can already see that I uploaded one Rocket League video, I guess, and I think also just one Hearthstone video, but I will definitely expand to the future with, for example, a Minecraft Let's Play like I talked about in the last episode as well. All things that are in the future though, so I can't be sure about anything that happens. As I already mentioned before as well, maybe I get tired of this and I stop doing it, but I do sincerely hope that that doesn't happen. I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do, and I will remain doing. We are almost coming to the end of this mission and the end of the series. It's gonna be an emotional goodbye. But yeah, it was fun. It was definitely a fun journey, and I shouldn't talk about it like it's already over, because I mean the Black Gate is probably gonna be a pretty difficult mission. Talking about difficulty, this tactic seems to be quite effective as well. Instead of using an elite squad, just having your entire army as the elite squad. Again, new people, the elite squad tactic is something I like to apply to every single mission in this game, which is just like let your army remain in your base, but just use some troops to clear out the entire area. It wasn't the last encampment. Where is the last encampment? I'm gonna quickly build these encampments up so that they can build anything there themselves. Is it down here maybe? That seems to be the most logical option to me, I guess. Oh, this is the map where you can like play with 8, isn't it? So I think there's one more up here and one more down here probably. Because I remember from doing like just the random one-time battles when I was younger, that there were some maps where you could play like with 8 people or something crazy like that. Look at that, that's what I thought, that's what I'm talking about. Gandalf, you can help this guy out, and then this power can also help this guy out. Alright, so this should be the last one, or maybe they have one more down here. But I don't know if this is an accessible area. It does seem to be like one, so there might be one more here. Are these guys going to work? They definitely are. They sure are. What's happening down here? Is there an encampment? Well, for now it's just this. Let's quickly get that out of the way, even though it doesn't really matter. Another sad thing is that we keep getting these power points, but we can't do anything with them anymore, because we have all the powers. We do have all the powers, right? Yep, have all of them. Do we have... No, we don't have all of them. Look at this. Look at this progress I'm gonna make. There we go. Doesn't do anything at all. I don't think it even does something when we play with Rohan, because, I mean, I think all of our troops are fully upgraded. Also the farmer troops that we have. Alright, so they did have one more down here. So yeah, look at this epic mini-map site. We have our encampment surrounding the entire area, and then the middle area is also controlled by our troops. Now we just need to get these towers out of the way, and then this encampment down here, and then we will have completed the mission. And we will have 2 more episodes remaining. Unless the Black Gate takes a long time and I cut it up into 2 pieces. Because my friends who watch my videos have also suggested to not be afraid to actually cut up a video. Because they don't have time to watch like 15 minutes or 20-minute long videos. But yeah, I thought that it would kind of ruin the immersion. That's the word I have been looking for this entire time. Immersion. That's something I can do really easily into a fantasy kind of universe. I think I used the word indulge earlier, but immersion, that's what I was looking for. I can really, well, yeah, I can feel the same way that the characters would be feeling. Don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. You guys, I'm pretty tired. Yeah, that was a nice and easy battle. Employed some new tactics is what I want to say. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. We talked about immersion, and what else did we talk about? Some variety in the future of our channel. Immersion variety. Thanks a lot. Look at all these skills. That's awesome. Legolas still has more than Gandalf. He's such a badass. Well, yeah. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you're looking forward to the big climax of this series. The big summon, the big reveal, and the big victory of the good guys. Thanks a lot, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.